So, just a little bit of background before we hop straight into the video. This video isn't targeted at any single person who watches it, as I'm assuming most of the community already knows what's going on with the TF team at Valve. This is more for those who are unaware and are frustrated with Team Fortress 2's current state. So, it's been almost 1 year since Jungle Inferno launched on October 20th, 2017. That means we've almost been waiting for 365 days. I see so many people complaining about Team Fortress 2's current state of a content drought, rightfully so. But this video, I'm going to try my best to defend the Team Fortress 2 team specifically, and explain Valve's office politics that make it quite difficult for the Team Fortress 2 team to actually function like the rest of the Valve developer teams. Over the years, a few things have been quite clear with Team Fortress 2. The biggest one that affects the community the most, in my opinion, is the lack of content that we've been receiving as of the past 2 years. To some, this isn't a big deal at all. It's still good old TF2, as they say, but for most, this can be quite the issue, me included. This becomes stale and drawn out, and waiting for your game developer to update your game, it can be quite a drag when you look at it, when you don't even get an update for a year. And usually game developers are supposed to update their game more than once a year to keep player interest. Ever since Meet Your Match dropped in July of 2016, we've been all begging for more content, jumping on any speculation for answers that ultimately conclude in it nothing. This all sounds problematic, I can hear you saying, but what's the reason it's like this? You see, in Valve as a whole, there are a teeny tiny 3 people who actually develop Team Fortress 2. And I mean like hard coders, the people who actually make Team Fortress 2, not audio engineers or something along those lines. These people include Eric S., Dave Riller, and Jill. And let me tell you, this is the size of a dev team for an indie game. Not a highly stylized, intense FPS with cartoon hats and random crits that make you want to blow your brains out. Over the years, we've seen a constant decrease in the staff for the TF team, but trust me, that potted plant is working its ass off to get that next update to us. And this isn't really the TF team's fault at all, so don't go blaming them. I see it happen way too much. The people who work on Team Fortress are incredibly passionate and love Team Fortress 2 to death. It takes a lot of dedication to work on a decade-old game like this. If anything, they deserve all the praise in the world for sticking with a game like this for all these years. Valve's policies really aren't helping with this issue either, as no one wants to work on a decade-year-old game when they could be working on something like Artifact and VR having the time of their life. It might be time for Team Fortress 2 to finally be moved over to a third-party developer, like the folks over at Bad Robot, who actually developed Pastime in its entirety. A movie studio developed a Team Fortress 2 game mode. If they have the passion to do it, I guarantee you there are more people out there who would kill to be on the team with them. And as far as I'm aware, Valve has quite the stingy hiring policy, so being on the Team Fortress 2 team might be a lot more strict than we might originally have seen it as. And as Halloween approaches, we still wait for the next update. I guess we can all hope that, well, something's gonna happen soon. Here's to another decade of a potted plant working on our favorite first-person shooter hack game.